Guten Tag, grüß dich. Welcome back to Let's Play Planescape Shaper of Dreams. Ich heiße Big Los. We are outside of Astra's estate. This is the ancestor to Cecile de Sars, and she said that in his old summer home, looks like our flee the scene went off. Inside his summer home was a portal, and we have to figure out how to get to this portal. She said the clue was in this book that she wrote called Alien Oter. So I don't know if we'll be able to find the clue in here. Tell you what, I'm going to read this and then I will come back. I'll do this off camera. And I'll tell you if I've found any clues. Okay, I think I found the clue that we're looking for. Here it says, usually that's no big deal, but when they had already reached the entrance hall, Alien's eyes focused on a beautiful painting on a wall. My task here is complete, was all he said, as he pressed the letter into the hand of the next best servant and left the manor at a hurried pace. I believe that's the clue that we need. We're looking for a beautiful painting on a wall. Alright.
Yes.
So let's reestablish some buffs here.
Sure.
And then we will enter the manor. I think I mentioned this last time, but we're going to have to reapply Flee the Scene about every 30 seconds. Alright, so let's pause it and check the map here. So there's a room here, and this is about as far as we can see. So this is Astra's country house. Anything in here? A candle. However, we can't do anything with this candle. Here's a door that leads upstairs. How about over here? Oh, we're gonna have to reapply it. Aha, here's a table with 200 gold pieces. Nice. A hymn book. Oh, I didn't want that stupid book. I just wanted to read it. I don't think this is going to help us at all here. Yeah, we're going to drop this. And I think that's it for in here. Let's go this way. Uh-oh. It's an ambush. Hishis Dovala, Merkahalan in Portat Charis, Hezrou, Kapahas, Sir Dovala. Curses, demons, they are attacking. Alright, I'm gonna pause it real quick. Demonic intruder. Demonic intruder. Now, I got this Eldritch Chain last time. I'm going to put that down here. But I'm going to have to wait for these guys to group up. So, in the meantime, I think I'll hit this succubus with some Eldritch Blasts, or Eldritch Spears, I should say.
Boiling blood and swinging swords.
This guy I'm going to try to do a knockdown.
The enemy is near.
Ready to flee the scene again. Oh, you critical hitted me. She doesn't even have wings. This one. Alright, let's... I guess we'll spam that a couple times. Nice, you knocked him down.
Could you pile a little more stuff
crap.
on me?
Come on, take your...
I wonder if this thing has regeneration. Oh, one more hit on it. Yep, 33 XP. Alright, Charis, let's go this way. And
Hell.
we'll spam this a couple times. We might have to help out
Hell.
Jared. Oh, no, he's dead. Alright, let's heal him. Who's this guy? Demon Slave? Humans are just the most common race around, found in just about any environment. Kind of small for a human. Looks more like a dwarf. Alright, this guy has a chain shirt +1. +1 bolts, arrows, and regular bolts.
Could you pile a little more stuff on me?
Yeah, we'll hand this over to
Could you pile a little more stuff on me?
And you put that in there. We're gonna have to wait for all this damage to go away.
Yes?
You better follow me.
Well, in the meantime, I guess we can go check out these remains, and then we should probably just rest. Invisibility! And 2 cure potions. We will happily grab that stuff. We have an amethyst, and this says Die Königin de Schwerter zu eurem, the Queen of Swords. To you. That doesn't really make sense. We're gonna grab that though. Ah, it's a really big description. Let's head over here. And I'm gonna read this. Acquired item. Eine selbstgemalte Tarotkarte. This is a self-painted tarot card. Sie zeigt die Königin der Schwerter, the Queen of Swords. It shows the Queen of Swords. Zu eurem Schrecken erkennt ihr, dass das Gesicht der Frau ein gelungenes Porträt eures eigenen Antlitz ist. To your horror, you realize that the woman's face is a fine portrait of your own. I don't know what antlitz means. It might mean analyze, but I'm not sure. This is kind of a strange item. So this is a tarot card. Okay, the description is here. Okay, this is a self-painted tarot card. It shows the Queen of Swords. To your horror, you realize that the woman's face is a fine portrait of your own. So apparently, Charis is the Queen of Swords. That is very strange. Well, we might as well rest up while we can. And we'll reapply some buffs. We'll do number 5. You do number 5, number 6. Uh-oh. Oh no. Movement speed decreased. Why is that? You encumbered? You are. Holy cow. Well, I guess we'll hand this bag off to Jared then.
Sure.
Alright.
We're
We're gonna reapply Flee the Scene so we can go faster. Oh! That was instantaneous. Are there any more enemies? Demons! I did not think we'd find such opponents here. One of them had a playing card on him. It had my face on it. Have they been following you? How do they know what you look like? I do not know. There's some who know my face. The prince, this dwarf, and your husband. Silence! Cormac would never knowingly put me at risk. And they would have no need of his help anyway. As I said, there are enough who know what I look like. We must be very careful. There are probably others of this ilk on your trail. How do they know they could find you here? There should be a gateway here. There are not a lot of doors into this world. I guess it's bad luck we arrived at just the right moment. Really? Seemed to me as if they were expecting you. Pure speculation. We don't know that. We must continue with our task to find this cursed gate. Okay, very well. Let's open this door, and we'll go on inside, and we see a lockbox with nothing, a cabinet with a ring of jade, which gives off green light, some other type of ring. Okay, who has the potion of lore?
Yes.
Oh, you have it.
Sure.
This is a ring of divine power, level 2. Yeah, kind of a waste of a lore potion. We'll probably find more of them, though. Nothing in that wardrobe. I think lore potions are cheaper than identify scrolls. And what do we have in here? We have a Shrinkin, which is weird because that means cabinet. Shrinkin. With the Schlüssel. In case you don't know, Schlüssel means key. So I'm guessing we're going to brauche die Schlüssel. We're going to need the key. What is this at the bottom? A small heap of mortar. Or mortal. There's nothing special about it. Nothing happens. Landscape painting. This pretty landscape painting is attached to the wall somewhat haphazardly with a large picture hook. What do you wish to do? I'll take it from the hook and put it in my backpack. I'll take a torch and set it alight. I wonder what happens if we take it. Holy cow! As you touch the picture, an unbearable buzzing noise assails your ears. Monsters materialize around you. Holy cow! That is not good. It's an infernal spider, and you got poisoned. Nuts. Drink that potion of antidote. Nuts. Yeah, we're gonna have to spam that, and you do knockdown. Resisted my knockdown. You don't have defensive casting on. I don't know why. Critical hit. Nice.
Time.
Dead. Holy crap. I'm guessing that's not what we were looking for.
Sure.
I will take a torch and set it alight. Take the torch and hold it to the painting. The oil colors catch light straight away, and soon the picture is consumed by flames. Good riddance. Well, I guess that's it for that one. Man. Let's see if we can heal him. Okay, that was 20 hit points. He's not diseased or poisoned. We gained 300 XP for torching that thing. You have strength damage, though. Oh, man.
Sure.
Do you have any restoration? How about lesser restoration? Greater restoration? No, I don't want to waste that. It's usually like a green potion bottle. Hmm.
Yes.
You? No.
Yes.
Yes?
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to cast this spell on you. I didn't want to do it, but it's better that you have your strength back. Okay. Oh, instantaneous. And here we are in the attic. The only thing that's in here are thieves' tools and a torch. Interesting. But not really. There's nothing else. Alright, we will head downstairs again. Alright, let's just move a little bit faster. And we'll go this way. Oh, here we are.
Koskfael.
Yes?
Alright, where haven't we gone into? Oh, these are on the same plane, huh? What the? That sounds like a dog. These are dire rats. Okay.
For glory!
Alright, we're gonna put on some divine shield.
For glory!
Hey, if you want, you can open this up and cast.
Feel my...
Nice. Alright. They're dead. What exactly were these rats guarding? You don't know what these are.
Sure.
Greater restoration, good. Healer's kit. Hammer of the gods. There's a blacksmith's workbench. Oh, it's another one of those paintings. There's a torch. Small heap of mortar again. What the? Oh, I guess we didn't even have a choice this time. Good knockdown. Oh no, you got a level drain. Alright, there goes one. Oh, where's the succubus at? Where did she go? We only killed one of them. Oh, I see what happened. It produces one, and then she summons another one. Wall of fire. We cannot cast this. Therefore, it'll go into the magic bag. I guess we can't combine torches. Ring of divine power, we can't really use either. So the gold ring, ring of jade. Alright, so that poster has disappeared, but we need to fix you. How are we going to do that? How are you going to get your level back? What
Yes.
level are you, by the way, now that you're level 6? Even with level drain, you're level 6?
You better follow me.
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to be level 7. Derp, 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 derp. Okay. We're probably going to have to waste greater restoration on you. Yeah.
Follow me.
And your level's back. I'm surprised that your hit points haven't changed when you lose a level. I always hated having to deal with level drains when I was DM, because then you'd have to reduce their skill points by 1. You'd have to reduce their abilities sometimes. You know, it was really hard to keep track of.
Yes?
You'd have to reduce their feats. Kind of like put a pencil line through it. What is this? Painting with a strange greenish gleam. Ouch. Oh, well, at least we made a fortitude save versus poison. So that's all this does is poison you, huh? Well, I don't want to wait till roll a 1, because that will definitely happen. Oh, here we are instantaneously again. Nothing in this room here, so we go this way. And here we are in some type of study. Here's a desk. 200 gold pieces. Great. I'm guessing this door would have been locked. Oh yeah, you used a key. And we lost the Schlüssel. So I'm guessing this eerie painting is the painting that we've been looking for. Correct? The image does not look out of the ordinary, however, when you look at it, an icy breath sends shivers through your soul. As you near the picture, you feel compelled to raise your hand as though to touch it. You jerk your hand back. Oh gods, this must be the object that Cecile spoke about. In her novel, Alien Odor brings a letter to a nobleman. In doing so, Odor notices a painting on the wall and finds that his task is complete. Yep, that was the clue that I read. You are right. Do you feel something? It looks like a normal painting to me. You don't feel it. Mistress, if this really is the object we seek, then perhaps it is time to part ways with the elf. After all, what do we know of him? Yes, he fought at our side, but he has his own agenda. The question is, when it comes down to it, can we trust him? Jeez, you are really untrustworthy, aren't you? Well, maybe not untrustworthy, but distrustful. That's the better word. Jared, is not my way to judge someone hastily. Time will tell who is loyal to me and who is not. Error has done nothing wrong so far. Error throws you a vague glance. You ask yourself whether his eyesight is really as bad as he claims. His apparently restricted vision does not seem to impede his fighting skills. You want me to stay? Why? I guess we'll do this one. Because you are useful to me. You are the only one who understands my gift. I wouldn't like to be without your advice. I'm useful to you. I must admit that you are also of use to me. So if you don't want to listen to Jared's well-meaning counsel... Era gives Jared a teasing, though not unfriendly smile. I would like to accompany you. Mistress! Reconsider! This man could be a murderer! Do you really want me to judge based on rumor and opinion? You see Jared shrug his shoulders helplessly. I know that is your only concern for me, that upsets you so much. But nonetheless, I cannot take your advice. What do you want to do now? Look out, your hand is shaking. You were so involved in talking to your companions that you did not notice your hand trembling violently as it almost touches the painted surface of the picture. Withdrawing your hand takes a conscious effort of will. You look at your trembling hand. Then you summon all of your courage and thrust your hand into the painting. You instantly withdraw it with a cry of pain. You feel as though you have smacked your hand into an iron wall. You have obviously not yet found the right key. So there's something we have missed. So we're going to have to go back. Alright, here we are. I don't know if it has anything to do with this painting. Let's check map here. Maybe there's a room here that we haven't gone into. Aha! Astra's notes. There is a small slip of parchment between the pages. This is a slip taken from a piece of parchment. Someone seems to have cut it out very carefully. However, you don't see anything on it. Maybe it was simply used as a bookmark, but you have a strange feeling when you look at it. And we can use it on stuff. So I'm going to try to use it on this candle, see if we can see any hidden messages. I could see letters. So we lose the slip of parchment and gain the slip of parchment with a secret note. After holding the slip over a flame, you can read a single word. Nexus. Aha! So that must be the password. Alright. So I guess we will return from whence we came. I hope there's nothing else that we've missed. Alright, we will try this once more. You stand before the painting once more. What do you want to do? You look at your trembling hand, then you summon all of your courage, whisper Nexus, and thrust your hand into the painting. Your whole arm disappears into the swirling colors. A powerful suction takes hold of you and your companions and pulls you through the painting and into the other side of the image. Aha! So this is what we've been waiting for. Aha! Ah, here we are. Well, maybe we have gained some trust with you. Maybe we can speak to you a little bit more about your past. Yes? I like to talk to you a little, eerie. In other words, you'd like to question me. Oh, well, only a very impolite human would put it this way, or maybe a wary elf. Alright then, what would you like to know? But you should know that I don't wear my heart on my sleeve. Do you feel like discussing the events at Charis now? You are never going to give up, are you? No, I don't want to talk about this right now. Ah, we still haven't gained enough trust with you. How about the voices in your head? Well, we're still gonna have to wait, unfortunately. Aha! We just gained 5,000 XP by crossing some sort of threshold. However,
Yes.
Eerie didn't. He seems to have less XP
You better follow me.
than Jared and Charis. So we're just gonna have to wait. Alright. We'll level you up. So you're gonna take another Warlock level next. Alright. So we are going to improve your Charisma. Now it is 18. We're going to put a point into concentration. We're going to put a point into spellcraft and use magic device. And that leaves us with 2 other points. It's saying I should be putting a point into listen. And I guess I'm saving the other point. However, I don't really want to put it into listen. I want to put it into maybe intimidate. In fact, I'll probably throw both of them into intimidate. Because we haven't been using bluff, so it's probably a waste. And we can switch out a spell if we'd like. No, we could summon a zombie. Oh, skeletal warriors are better than zombies or skeletons. We could go invisible with this one. What's Dread Seizure? Causes a single target within 60 feet to have seizures for 3 rounds. I don't know. Charm is probably better. But we'll wait. We'll wait on that. Damage reduction 2/cold iron. Hey, I like that. That sounds good. Our Eldritch Blast is more powerful. Alright, let's do Jared. Now, we didn't get a specific build for Jared. So we'll just do whatever comes naturally. We'll give him a fighter level. Yeah, I guess we'll give another point to his strength. It's been giving points into Intimidate, Parry, and Taunt, which are some of his only class skills. Yeah, I guess we'll just recommend and keep doing what it's been doing. Ah, now we have access to greater weapon focus with the longsword. We'll take that. Next. And that's it. Well, since we're here and we haven't crossed over into this area, wherever this goes...
You better follow me.
Why don't we, Oh, we're inside the painting? And that's it, huh? I guess we can rest here and reapply some of these buffs. Alright, we'll do 5. Do 5, 6.
You better follow me.
And we'll also do... Flee the scene. Although it'll probably wear off. So we're gonna have to cast it again. Alright. Let's go. And we step through somewhere. I'm guessing we're starting Chapter 4 of the campaign. So we're going to be coming to an end real soon because as of right now, 5 and 6 remain untranslated. You see, they did make it through. I told Kizek all along that we shouldn't split up. The Duke must be crazy to have given that lunatic command. What's the problem, Atia? This way we get all the credit. The Duke will reward us well when we bring him this woman. Dead or alive, he said. Or by dead is just as good to him. I will simply have to resurrect her. He laughed. Nice helmet. He really laughed? I hope his good mood holds until we get our reward. 6 against 3, we ought to be able to handle that. I like it when we outnumber them. Ah, Deus Ex Machina. You miscounted. With me, it's 6 against 4. Think you can handle that? Damien! Damn, it's you! I thought you were back at Belial's court with your head up your shoulder and his dirty devil ass. You want to fight on our side? Why? We can speak of it later if we are still alive. For now, just see to it that we live. You will need my help. Let's get them. Fine, attack, or then help us survive. Choose this answer if you want to gain influence with Damien. Yeah, sure. I'd like to gain some influence.
You're no match for me!
Oh, I guess that means that we level him up, too. So what are you doing? You must be drinking some type of potion. Yeah, you have a potion of speed, so you're hasting. Alright, so NPC Nishka, really? You have the Nishka template? Okay, so you have a short sword, it looks like, Damien's sword. It does 1 point of electrical damage. It's +2, and it has vampiric regeneration +1. That's a pretty good short sword. What else do you have? Damien's armor. It's a +2 armor. The base armor class is 3, max dex is 5. It's 80% of the weight. Also interesting. Frozen Blood War. Does Iron Body. Okay. Some cure potions and bull strength. Cloak of Fortification +2. So this gives +2 AC bonus and +2 to saves. Alright. So if this guy is going to be our new rogue character, we probably want to save up to Shadow Dancer so we can get hide in plain sight. The requirements of Shadow Dancer are to have move silently 8 ranks, hide 10 ranks, and tumble 5 ranks. We also need the feats dodge and mobility. Let's see what feats you do have. You already come with dodge and mobility. Excellent. That means we don't have to waste any. You also have improved initiative and weapon finesse. It's even better. I should probably give you weapon finesse. Although, I would have to choose a feat that I feel that you don't need. Well, it says here weapon focus range touch attack later. You might already have that. You do. Okay. So instead of weapon focus range touch attack later, you'll get weapon finesse. And then shield proficiency. Really? Okay. If you say so. Back to the matter at hand. We need to get you 8 ranks of hide, or was it 10 ranks of hide? Okay, you need 10 ranks of hide, you need 8 ranks of move silently, and 5 ranks of tumble. Well, it's good to have a lot of ranks in tumble anyway, because once you have 10 ranks of tumble, you'll get a +1 to your armor class. Okay, so I guess it's going to recommend a rogue, so we'll do that. Ah, it wants us to pick a deity for you. Well, you're a tiefling. I'm not sure who would be the god of tieflings. I guess we'll just have to pick one. How about Char? Yeah, favorite weapon, short sword. Neutral evil. Mistress of the night, lady of loss, dark goddess. Okay, we'll pick Char. Whatever. And we want... Oh, you only have 1 rank in hide. Well, we want to fix that. How about move side? Oh my goodness, look at that. And tumble. And I guess that's it. Next. And we'll keep doing this. Okay. Now we want to improve hide some more. We'll improve move silently. This needs to get up to 8. Hide needs to get up to 10. Tumble is where it needs to be. And then we will invest ranks into pretty much everything else. So that will be disable device. We'll bump that to 6. Open lock. That's another good one. That'll go to 6. We have 2 more points. Should we do sleight of hand? Or should we do more tumble and use magic device? I would say probably that. There we go. Next. And now we get a feat. Well, we already have the feats that we need. We could probably do 2-up in fighting. I already have a dagger that we can loan you. What about Able Learner? I don't think Able Learner is really that important if you're a rogue character. Alright, we'll do 2-up in fighting and then 2-up in defense after that. Alright, next we'll do another rogue level. What's it going to improve? Dex? Yep. Although we could improve intelligence and get another skill point, I think we'll do that, and then we'll start improving Dex. Alright, now we have 11 skill points. Nice. Alright, so we're going to do Disable Device. We're going to do Hide. We are going to do Move Silently, Open Lock. I don't know about these yet. Maybe Search. We'll do Tumble, Use Magic Device. Spot. What about Listen? Listen's a good one. For Rogue. And probably more with Search, because you're going to be searching for traps. Do we get synergies with this? No. No, but we are going to have to put some more into Search. Next. Okay, another level. And we're going to keep doing this until this Shadow Dancer gets unlocked, so we can get Hide in Plain Sight. That's a very, very good feat. Disable Device. Hide. We're going to need 2 more levels to get Hide up. Move Silently. Open Lock. Do Search. Tumble. Use Magic Device. We have 4 more, so I guess we'll do Spot. We'll do probably Listen and probably the last 2 into Search. Next. And we'll just keep going. So we don't need a point and a bluff. You're not going to be the one who's doing conversation checks. Disable Device, definitely Hide. Yeah, I guess we'll do Move Silently. Open Lock. Let's throw 2 into Search, so now it's even. I don't really think Sleight of Hand is that important in this game. We'll do Spot. Tumble. Use Magic Device. Listen. And we have 1 more, so I guess we'll throw that into Spot. To get that up with the rest. And now we can probably do 2-up in defense. Yes. I don't think we'll be able to get greater 2-up in fighting until our Dex improves. Next. Okay. Now you're going to get the Ice Boot Dagger because it's +1 and it does an extra point of cold damage. It's probably better than this. That's only 1 point of electrical. Because of your weapon finesse, you will have a high attack with that. Okay. I think this is the last time that we can do this. We still haven't qualified it. We need 1 more rank into Hide. So, recommend is going to do Rogue. Alright. So, Disable Device, Hide. We have just qualified. We are going to do Move Silently, Open Lock, Search. We'll put 2 into Spot. Tumble. Use Magic Device. And now we have 2 that we can throw into Listen. Alright. So we're slowly balancing out the skills that we need. And that's it. So we'll put this down here. And you don't have any long-range weapons, so we'll probably give you a crossbow or something. But you're not going to need it right now. So you're hasting everybody. What happened to your buffs? Oh my goodness. All right. Put that back on. You could do 5, 6. What happened down here? Oh, you lost that. What do you call it? The dagger. That's fine. Oh, you're already casting Eldritch Chain. You're just doing what you do. Oh, Closet. This thing will help us get some great cleaves going. This Blood Warrior, I think we should knock down. And then you should probably do this racial spell, Darkness, on the Blood Warrior. And go. Alright, knock him down. Nice. What happened? Oh, you got Bane cast on you or something like that, or Doom, something like that. Alright. So everybody's hasted. You're frightened. You're kidding me. Frightened? Alright, well at this turn of events is not very good, so I'm going to do the Brazier of Invocation. And we'll summon things. We won't be able to control these guys until their fright wears off. In fact, we could probably remove someone's fear. Probably better to remove Eerie's fear. So let's do remove fear on him. And you just keep hitting. Ouch. Did you just kill somebody? No. Oh, you are... Ah, Jared went down. Alright, what are you doing? You're way over here. To the hive. Alright, well you need to probably be doing... What did you cast on yourself, by the way? Saving throw increase, skill increase, dexterity increased. Okay, you need to cast that one and that one. You... What are you doing? You're... Who are you healing, by the way? You don't need to heal anybody. You need to do sneak attacks. Sneak attacks, I said. Ay, ay, ay. Charis. Drink the heal potion. Oh, that's not the heal potion. That's a restoration potion. Drink the heal potion. There you go.
Cospael.
Man, we are overpowered here. Not in a good way either.
Strike at them!
Alright.
Sure no fish.
Oh, here they come. Well, at least we've succeeded on a will save this time. Uh-oh. Are any of these guys going down? Hordling. We should have probably gone after this guy first. Ah, we just died! That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna have to go through this whole thing again. We'll see if we can defeat them this time. We're in a garbage dump. Jeez. Alright. Alright, we're back. This time I'm going to try to extract a water elemental off the Hordling. Hopefully we won't be susceptible to fear effects. Yes, we are. Never mind. We're frightened. Well, in that case, let's hand off the Book of the Waves to you. You can extract a water elemental from the Hordling. Alright, so who's frightened? You and you. Alright, we need to take care of this Blood Warrior and then this guy. Oh no, you're frightened too? Oh, everyone's frightened. That sucks. So you can't use this book, can you? Summoning pool. You cannot... Yeah, we can't do anything. That's what sucks about being frightened. You can't do anything. Hello? Oh no, it crapped out on me again. Don't crap out on me! Game? Alright, I'm gonna have to come back here. Okay, we're gonna try this again. This time we had some type of failure with the cutscene to fire. So, we have a neutral Damien, and then when I moved up, the cutscene fired again, and now we have the actual Damien who's in our party. So now there's 2 Damiens, but only one who we are going to interact with. Yeah, kind of strange, I know, but we're gonna just deal with it, I guess. Let's see how long we can last without the being susceptible to fear, or dying, or the game crashing, or what have you. Man. How many fears are being cast here? Okay, looks like this guy failed his will save. Alright, everyone's in darkness now. What about you? Divine Shield. So, what happened to the... Oh, he resisted a spell! That sucks! Okay, so we're gonna Divine Shield ourselves, and then I guess we'll use the Book of the Waves again. I don't know, maybe for Mass Drown? Yeah, that's good, I guess. Oh, good. Oh, well, at least you're getting your hit points back. Can we do a wait a minute. Who took 93 points of damage? Was that you? How did that happen? Don't tell me it was Mass Drown. Oh my god, it was Mass Drown, and you did take 93 points of damage. Succubus attempts to resist spell failure. Fortitude saves success. Oh yeah, look at that. You rolled a 20, man. Yeah, I'll have to give that to you. Damien rolled a 16 and just narrowly beat it. The Succubus failed. One of the other closets failed. 93 points of damage. Damn it.
No problem.
Alright, you are gonna have to help out a little
Boiling
bit
blood
here.
and swinging swords.
Drink that. Why are you not doing anything? Alright, you've got concealment, that's good. Alright, let's just spam this just a little bit. Alright, Mass Drown is a dangerous spell, apparently. Who died? Somebody died. It looks like... Oh no, the Hordling didn't die. My bad. For a second there, I thought the Hordling was dead. I guess we could try again to extract a water elemental. Alright, maybe we should be drinking potions or something. Alright, well at least this guy's almost dead. Just hit him. Just kill him. Dead! Good. 105 XP for killing the Hordling. It looks like everyone else is dead too. So I guess the Damien who was over here is gone. No, I'm wrong. He's over here. We have 2. So what about you? No! Now we can talk. Allow me to introduce myself. Damien Dionysi. As you have already recognized, I am a tiefling, and in my veins flows devilish blood. My name is Charis of Citrion. You're a devil? A half-devil. Half-human, half-devil. I hope that does not make me abhorrent to you. And mockingly, oh, a devil with manners. I always imagined such beings to be, well, more coarse. Error. There's no call to insult our helper. No, Damien. tell us what you're doing here. Your assistance was not expected. I am a servant of Bel, the prince of the first plane of the 9 hells. This is so strange. We're looking at 2 of them. And why did you help us? Because it was against demons? Your arch enemies? That of course played a role, but the truth is I am here on my master's orders. We have learned through our spy, a crazy dwarf, that a prime who is capable of doing great harm is on her way to the abyss. The crazy dwarf is your spy? Of course, didn't you know? In any case, we were informed that Grost had sent his minions to waylay you. That is obviously not to our benefit. The more harm befalls a demon, the better it is for us. So I was sent to find out what of the tale might be true to help you if necessary. Reach your goal unharmed. A single man is supposed to help us? That is not believable in the least. With sarcasm, you'd think my lord should have sent a whole army to protect you? And then he bursts into laughter. Mere servants seemed enough for him. Or enough to him. It is always worthwhile to do harm to Grasts. But how much can a couple of primes really do? My master thinks bigger. You should be glad he sent anyone at all. So you want to join us and see to our protection? That was the intention. Another fighter can't hurt. In addition, I can give you valuable information, such as how one can enter Grast's fortress. I was held there for some time as a prisoner, and learned some things, for I was able to escape with the help of the crazy dwarf. Do you know my husband, Corman? No, a mortal with that name I do not know. Should I know him? He is a slave of Grast's for 2 years now. I was a prisoner before then. So, what do you say? Will you accept my help? I don't know. You'll be making a mistake to spurn my help. How will you manage to enter Grast's fortress without me to guide you? The abyss is enormous. The number of its layers beyond count. You'll die of old age before you'll find it without my help. If you even find it at all. And besides, I know a few people who might help us along the way. Help us with what? What did the dwarf tell you? What do you think I'm going to the abyss for? He said you intend to steal something from Grost. Something of great value to him. I suppose you could say it like that. I intend to free my husband. Really? Very interesting. It would be quite a slap in the face for Grost to have one of his slaves stolen by a mere mortal. But for such a simple task, my master would never have dreamed of sending any more of his servants. But since he has at least sent me, you should accept the assistance. Very well. I have no idea how I should find this fortress on my own. I have no objection to your joining us. At least, you seem to have an idea how to behave properly. Mistress, you can't be serious. First this elf with his dark past, and now a tiefling. This fellow is evil to the core. He will deceive us, betray us, and sell us down the river. Jared, I did not come to this decision easily, but if I want to find Corman, I need help. Or do you know a way around the abyss by chance? Mistress, you know fully well that I know as little of the abyss as you do. Then accept my decision. You want to save Corman too. I am doing all of this for him. Your husband would be horrified to see what kind of people you gather around yourself. This mistake of yours could well spell disaster for us. Why do you spurn my good counsel? You decide, either this tiefling or me. Under no circumstances will I remain in a group with him. Lots of spelling errors here. Alright, so we're gonna have to make a check here, and I'm gonna do Intimidate since we invested a lot of points into it. You go too far, Jared. Did you really think that the route to the abyss would be a walk in the park? Do you think we could get there with you leading the way? I've had to make difficult decisions while you were basking in your own morality. It's only because I had the courage to make those decisions you hold to be wrong that we have made it this far. And success. That may be, mistress, but the most uncomfortable to me that so often you choose the more dubious route. But it is most uncomfortable to me that you so often choose the more dubious route. Nonetheless, your words carry a certain truth. Very well. This one time I will swallow my displeasure and remain with you, but I will no longer accept it when you disregard my advice. I'll avoid doing so as much as possible. Damien, now that that's settled, tell us, where do we go from here? You are in Sigil, the center of the multiverse, and known as the City of Doors. I may know my way around the Abyss a bit, but not in Sigil. To be honest, this is the first time I have been in this city. Does that mean that you also don't know how to leave here? He raises an eyebrow. I come from Beator. That is not your destination. These demons here that we just slaughtered surely knew more, but they can't tell us anything now. They weren't very likely to help us in any case. Then we have no other choice but to explore Sigil and see if we can find information about a portal to the Abyss. Let's go. Okay, so now our journal has been updated to in Sigil. Let's grab these treasure bags. We've got 11 gold pieces. We've got a gem. We got a potion of Eagle's Splendor. And over here we got another gem. And over here we got a potion of Cure Moderate Runes and 17 gold pieces. Also off camera, before I came here, because I had to go do it all over again, I chose the third option. Remember, we were given 3 options with error, and the third option said something about, well, you're a seeker just like me. Well, I think that gained enough influence with him by choosing that, because we had to make a diplomacy check after that, and that was successful. So we could probably ask him a little bit about his past now. Let's try it. Yes? Alright, I'd like to talk to you, little error. I guess now we can also get rid of him. In other words, you'd like to question me. Yes. Do you feel like discussing the events at Caer Istil now? Maybe, but don't expect too much. Okay, that's different. You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to tell. Alright. I'm sure you have heard that I was accused of having used my gift to make a comrade commit suicide. Actually, we didn't hear that. They think I have terrorized him until he could no longer tolerate it. You could surely imagine that my elven brothers and sisters didn't know very much about my talent. Otherwise, they wouldn't have come to such an absurd conclusion. After all, elves don't really sleep. It's more like a deep meditation. So you couldn't have entered their dreams. Surely I could have done that. Their meditations take them away from reality, and they walk in their memories or the realms of their imagination. They're not really asleep, but they aren't in the real world either. So it was possible for me to enter their meditations. It was even much easier than entering a dream. But I soon gave up on it. It was awfully boring. I missed the excitement and the spiritual abyss I could find in a good dream. Maybe you're a little too honest. Why should I lie to you? I don't enter dreams to pick some flowers. I'd like to see some more exciting things. But the accusation was totally unfounded? Were they simply looking for a scapegoat, and you were the only one they needed? Yes and no. I haven't committed the crime I was accused of, but I'm still responsible for Sonael's death. I hated him, and he hated me. Then, by chance, I found something out about him. It was something with which I could have seriously hurt his reputation, and the reputation of his family. What did you do with this knowledge? I had Sonael over a barrel with this. I told him I would tell everybody about his misdeed if he continued getting in my way. And, well, I demanded several things from him. So you blackmailed him. I'd probably have done the same thing. After all, he was your enemy. I thought he deserved it. He had always agitated me, as if I was the incarnation of evil. I thought it was a good way to get my revenge and to find peace. I never said I was a saint. I don't know any saints. What happened next? Something I would have never have expected. I misjudged Sonael. He was more desperate and mentally unstable than I would have expected. He decided to put an end to his life. He was probably afraid that I would tell the truth about him and that his family would send him away in disgrace. That was really not your fault. Who would have expected something like that? It was my mistake. I should have expected it. I'm very sorry, and I regret it, but that does not mean that I would have thrown my life away. If he had simply left me alone, none of this would have happened. When they arrested me, I couldn't say anything. The accusation was false. I could have admitted my real crime, but in that case, I would have had to say what I knew about Sanael. That would have made his death completely senseless, and his memory would have been sullied. I just couldn't do that. I wouldn't have worried so much. After all, it was Sanael's own fault. He shouldn't have pushed you so far. And obviously, he had done some evil things before. You should have said that Sanael was just afraid you would uncover the truth about him. You'd have been free in no time. Well, maybe it is good that I have scruples to do that. If I had, I wouldn't have met you. Maybe it was all meant to happen. Maybe it's our destiny. Who knows? I, for one, am glad that you have told me your story, and that you gave me a chance to get to know you better. Now I suggest we move on. We seem to have discussed everything for the time being. So there is some type of influence system at work here that's invisible, unlike the original campaign or Mask of the Betrayer. See, normally it would tell you the influence, but here it doesn't. Which I think is better.
Sure.
Maybe we can talk to you about the voices in your head. Let's see if it'll work. About the voices in your head, I think I can trust you. Still, it is difficult for me to talk about this. Well, you could try. Well then, I often hear strange voices. They are thoughts which come from the heads of various beings and which are expressed in various languages. I can understand that they are alien, but still I can understand them. In fact, I do not only understand them, I have the feeling that these are my own thoughts, just in different heads. It sounds very weird indeed. Do these voices bother you often? Yes, sometimes it's hard for me to find my way back to the real world. Very often I'm haunted by the thoughts of a very old woman. I don't know who she is, and most certainly I've never seen her, but her thoughts tell me about her character. The frightening thing is that her thoughts are in fact mine, and when I hear them, I feel the burden of her old age. Do you think that these creatures really exist? And is it some kind of involuntary telepathy? I really hope so. If they didn't exist, I would be completely mad. And you think you'll find them here? Why? Couldn't they be in our world? No, I don't think so. The impressions from their surroundings were so alien. Even though their thoughts were very familiar to me, I could feel that they lived in worlds that are totally different from ours. If these creatures really exist, do you think you'll be able to recognize them when they're right in front of you? That's the problem. I'm not sure. Without having access to their thoughts, I would probably just walk past them. If they are more than figments of my imagination, if these creatures exist, it is quite unlikely that we'll meet one of them. Still, let's hope for the best. Our journey is far from over. Alright, so we learned a little bit more about Eerie and his past and the voices that he's hearing in his head. I wonder if we could talk to Jared about anything. I guess we can't. Alright. And I'm guessing we could probably talk some more to Damien and find out a little bit more about him, but I think we'll just do that in the next episode. And hopefully this bug won't have compromised anything. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go through this whole thing again, but off camera. Alright, so I guess we will try to work our way into the city of Sigil outside of this garbage dump here. We'll probably explore around here a little bit to see if we can find anything of value. It's not a very large area, but still, we'll try to find out what we can. In the meantime, this is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Vielen Dank. Auf Wiedersehen. Macht's gut. Tschüss.